Good morning, everyone. This is Charles with Dispatcher 101 Training for Beginners. Just to give you a updated public service announcement about the platform, some of the changes that are upcoming down the pipeline, as well as what's going on now. I have suspended the monthly subscription of $19.99 for the May 1st members who join from May 1st after May 1st. The normal price will be $249 to join the platform, and then to maintain access to tools and resources throughout the life of your journey on the platform, it'll be $19.99 a month. I've suspended that, and I think I've changed it to maybe June or maybe even July, and the pricing point will change as well. Let me see my screen here. Instead of $19.99, it stayed $19.99 a month, or it may be less. I think I got here $9.99 a month, so it may go back to $19.99 a month. May change that. But the May 1st $19.99 a month for those who join the platform has been suspended. So if you join the platform on May 1st, it'll still be $249 single member price. And I've also instituted once again a 2-for-1 dispatcher special for $3.99. So two people can join for the price of $3.99. The regular membership single member is $249. And then if you have a call center, kind of an idea with your dispatching business, you want sub agents under you, you can get 5 members to sign up for $9.99. So that's like $200 a member. $249 single member is like, $249, and then the $3.99 is like $200 member signing up 2-for-1. So those are the pricing platforms, and I got it 2-for-1 here, 2-for-1 training for beginners. The 2-for-1 special has been reinstituted. Now note, the full price must be paid up front for the 2-for-1 special. So if you and someone you know wants to join for that 2-for-1 special, the $3.99 has to be paid up front. So you guys can decide how you want to pay it up front, and then you guys, one person pay it, and then the other person just pays them the difference, or however you decide. That's between you and that person. But the only requirement that I have is that the $3.99, I'm sorry, is paid up front. So that's the only requirement for the 2-for-1 special, and this is going to be ongoing until further notice. So I will keep that going to get people to sign up under that special. If you cannot afford to join for the 2-for-1 special, or the regular 2-for-1 special for $3.99, or the regular single member special, or the single member enrollment price of $249, then I do have the ebook specials as well. So there's the 3-for-1 ebook specials. So if you purchase Dispatcher 101 ebook for $39, you get the other 2 ebooks for free. So that's 3-for-1. And the 4-for-1 special. So if you purchase the Exodus Dispatching and Training Basic Terms Glossary at $49.99, then you get the other 3 ebooks for free. So that's the Dispatcher 101, How Much Money You Need to Move Your Truck, and Level 2. So that's a 4-for-1 special. So basically, essentially, this is probably a better deal for you, because for an extra $10, from $39.99 to $49.99, for an extra $10, you get the glossary and the 3 ebooks. So that's probably a better deal. So, but let me walk the beginners, or those who want or are interested in joining the platform, through the process here on this public service announcement, this PSA. I'm going to change this to maybe back to $19.99. Right now I put $9.99, but I may change it back, or I may just leave it there. I'm trying to assess and think of future affordability for people. So you join for the regular $249 single member, and then you pay the $99 a month subscription to maintain access to that. So when you first come to the website, ExodusDispatchingTraining.com, you'll come to the home screen, and then you'll have Carrier Services Dispatching 101. If you want to enroll, you click the enroll. It takes you, enroll in Dispatching 101 training. It takes you to this screen here, which is where we are currently. And then you just choose one of the pricing points you want to take advantage of. There is an enrollment video here, and this one I'm doing now, which is recorded, may be added to this. Matter of fact, I think it will be added to this one, to this screen here, as a PSA, public service announcement. But in any case, whichever pricing point you choose, 2 for 1 at $3.99, regular single member at $2.49, or 5-member call center at $9.99. Then you'll go through that process. It'll send me, once you enroll and pay that through PayPal or credit or debit card or however you pay it, I will receive an alert on my end saying someone purchased, and then I will send out an email, a welcome email with instructions to sign up for the back office access, which will be back on this same area. So let me log out of here. So I'll instruct you in the email to, thank you for joining, welcome. Now go ahead and create your email and password to have access to the back office tools and resources, which are the modules 1, 2, 3, and 4, forms and documents, tools and resources, and training videos. So after you enroll, pay for the enrollment, the next thing, of course, is going to be setting up your email and password for back office access, and then orientation, because you cannot access orientation until you set up your login, your email and password sign up, and that has been approved by Exodus on the back side. So in the email, I would instruct you to do that, as well as join the Facebook group and or the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channels. So if you go into your Facebook account, before I do the enrollment into the back office, before you go into your Facebook account, and what you would do is just go up to the search bar here and just type Dispatcher 101. Click that, and you'll come up with the Dispatcher 101 Exodus Logistics, and just click to join. And it'll send an alert to me on Facebook, and I'll go ahead and approve you to join Dispatcher 101, and then we'll go from there. So, okay. And then on the YouTube channel, you will go to youtube.com and then type in verbatim Dispatcher 101 training for beginners. Hit enter, and it'll take you to that same icon you see there, and you would subscribe. You would click on the channel and then subscribe, and then you go from there. So you would join the Facebook group and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there are videos that are posted on the YouTube channel, and there's content posted on the Facebook page as well. So even also too, when you join, once you enroll in the platform, you join the Facebook group, I will also add you to the Dispatcher 101 chat group, where a lot of the content and things that are talked about in the chat group as well. So here's the chat group. There, and then you'll be added to the chat group, Dispatcher 101. Okay, so that's the Facebook group and chat group, and then the YouTube channel for Dispatcher 101 training for beginners. So now back to the initial setting up an email and password to have back office access to the tools and resources. So in the email, we tell you to go back to the enrollment section, because in the enrollment section, in addition to enrolling, you also set up your email and password for back office access in the enrollment section of Dispatcher 101. So right here where it says login and setup, you just click this. By default, it's going to say login, but right under that it says new to this site setup. So if you click that, now it takes you to a sign up because you are brand new, you just enrolled. For the beginner, then you will type in your whatever email you want and then whatever password you want. Typically, people use the same email that they enrolled in, that they purchased the course in, to use as an email to sign up for access to the tools and resources in the back office. So once you do that, then I will approve that. I'll get an alert on the back end because I'm the webmaster of the website. I'll get an alert on the back end to approve that. So now it'll say hello and then whatever email it is, and then if you want to log out, you log out. But now this is proof that you've successfully logged in. So now once you log in once, you will have access to all the tools and resources from orientation all the way down. Live online dispatch training, you don't have to have a login for it. It's just an open, there's no login required for that. There's no password. You just click it and you're able to access the online trainings, which are, as of now, they're Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be changing within the next month or so. They'll go from 3 days to 2 days, Monday and Wednesday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I'm considering sliding the Freight Broker 101 training from Friday evenings to Tuesday and Thursday afternoons from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So kind of have a consistent time frame for both trainings, and then Fridays that'll be a day off, kind of a reset for the following week kind of thing. Nothing will be going on that day. So, okay. But once you log in and successfully set that up, your back office tools and resources, and you get approved and you're able to log in, now you go to the orientation. You click orientation, and it takes you to this orientation screen. So on the orientation screen, if you note, watch the orientation video, download the PDF resources, answer the questionnaire after the video presentation. Welcome to Dispatcher 101. So basically what this is saying is, you watch the video, it's about 30 minutes long, 33 minutes and 12 seconds long. It just gives you a brief overview of who we are, what we do, what's the goal and the objective, the mission of Dispatcher 101, the purpose. And then over here to the right under downloads, you have the 3 ebooks, How Much Money You Need to Move Your Truck, Level 2, Dispatcher 101. You have the basic terms, Dispatcher terms, which is the glossary. And then you have the logins, the PDF for the load board logins. Because there are, under Module 2, load boards, there are load boards. There are 10 load boards that are up here, 9 or 10 load boards, and some have logins, some do not. But here is where we get the username and password login credentials for those load boards. So under the load board Module 2 sections, we talk about the load boards, we talk about the video Module 2 videos, we talk about Module 2 itself, a little quiz and things like that. How to navigate load boards and to find loads and to book those loads. So under the Module 2, under the load boards header, you just click anywhere in this graphic, it takes you to a different little screen. And if you notice, for each load board to the side here, no longer are listed or is listed the username and passwords on the website. You get those from the PDF in orientation. You get that from there, and those are your copies you keep for yourself. Share with no one, please. They are yours. So each load board, load solutions, and so forth, you click the right arrow, you get to the next load board, what the load board is, the link to the next. If you click this link, it opens up another tab to that specific load board. In this case, Trucker's Path. Click the next load. Again, it opens up another tab. So on and so forth. Okay? But back to orientation. So you watch the 30-minute videos. download the ebooks and the glossary, and then download and make a copy of your logins for your load boards, because this is where they are located. And then you just simply fill in your name, the date, and then answer these 2 questions, any comments you may have, and then hit submit. The 2 questions: did you watch the orientation video? Yes or no. Did you download these PDFs? Yes or no. And then any comments you have, and then hit submit. And then I'll just get a little questionnaire. Nothing serious about that. Nothing long and drawn out about the orientation. It's just give you an overview. And that's pretty much it. Now you're part of the platform. So now you have access to the if you signed up and joined the Facebook group, you'll be added to the Facebook group and in the chat group on Facebook, that social media platform. And then the other social media platform, YouTube, if you have a YouTube login, then you log in and you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Dispatching 101 Training for Beginners. There are other videos in there as well, in addition to the resources back here under training videos. So after you get past orientation, now you can always, even as a guest, if you go to the website, you can always have access to the live online dispatch training. Anyone can click that, whether you're a member or a guest. You just simply go to that page and click the online meeting link here. Click that, and it opens up the separate link to join that meeting, whenever that meeting is. Exodus Dispatcher 101 and Freight 101 Training for Beginners platform. And just go from there. Okay, so that's that link. Carrier Module 1 is carrier acquisition. Module 2 is load boards. Carrier acquisition is where we talk about how to get a carrier to sign for a dispatch agreement and send back the profile, along with the other documents that we feel is always necessary to book a load, which is the carrier's W-9, the carrier's MC authority, and the carrier's certificate of insurance. Sometimes a 4th document is also required. If the carrier has a factory company, then the carrier will send a what's called an NOA, a notice of assignment. And then we put those in a file and have that for ourselves. So when we call brokers and shippers all the time, we don't have to keep calling the carriers trying to get that information. It's automatically included in our filing system, and we go from there. Module 2 is load boards, where we learn how to navigate the different load boards and to find a load for our carriers based off of the profile that they sent us, according to their specifications. Module number 3, booking a load. So once you find that load, now you want to call that broker or shipper that you found that load for or under, and now you start that dialogue with that broker or shipper. Hey, I found a load for a dry van going from Norfolk, Virginia to Charlotte, North Carolina. Is that load still available? And then you go through the litany of back and forth questions and answers to get as much information back to your carrier as possible in order for them to make an informed decision as to whether they can take that load or not. And then invoicing the carrier, of course, once your carrier delivers and they receive a what's called a delivery receipt, or a BOL, a bill of lading, then the carrier sends that to you. And they also, if they have a factory company, they'll snap a picture and send it to them so they can get their quick pay, quick as possible, 24 hours to 48 hours. And then you use the BOL and the rate confirmation yourself as proof that your carrier delivered, while they were under a dispatch agreement with you under that specific load. And then you just send them your invoice so they can pay you your percentage, anywhere between 5 and 10%, however you set that up. And then under forms and documents, we have a YouTube video about that. But under forms and documents are the basic necessary forms needed to get started. Now, as we progress and learn more in the field of dispatching, or the space of dispatching, there will be more documents. But right now, the two major ones obviously are the dispatch agreement and the profile sheet that we send to the carrier so they can fill that out, explaining to us how they want to run, how much weight they want to pull, how much cents per mile they want, where they want to go, where they don't want to go, things of that nature. So when you go look for loads for them, you can cater your load search to their profile. Load detail sheets. Once you find a load on the load board, you can use this load detail sheet as a secondary sheet along with the profile because sometimes the loads on the load boards, not all the load details are filled in. So the load detail sheets is kind of like a cheat sheet to ask some of the questions of those things that are not filled in on the load board. So when you're talking with the broker, you can ask them, what's the weight or what's the dimension, depending on the equipment type, things like that. So get as much answered as possible. Scrolling down, the broker shipper paperwork, typically this is common. When you first deal with a broker or shipper, and if your carrier is not already set up with that broker or shipper to run loads for them, then they will have to do what's called a carrier packet or a broker carrier agreement. That will be either sent to you as the dispatcher or directly to your carrier. It'll be either in the form of a PDF attached to an email, or it will be a link to a website, because some brokers are now transitioning from paper to paperless and online onboarding processes. So you fill that out, or your carrier fills it out, whichever relationship you guys have. Send that back along with those other documents, and this is right here, other booking documents, MC authority, a copy of the carrier's MC authority, copy of their W-9, copy of their certificate of insurance, and these are just PDF samples of what they look like, so you will know what they look like, because you're going to be dealing with them on a regular basis. And then also, too, again, if your carrier has a factoring company, then a copy of the notice of assignment. And then once all these are returned with the carrier packet, the broker or shipper is going to process that information into their system to get your carrier approved for setup to run that load as well as future loads. Once your carrier fills out the carrier packet once, they do not have to fill it out again for that broker in the future. They may have to update some things within the carrier packet, like maybe their insurance is to lapse, they may have to renew it. Maybe they have to renew their UCR under their authority, things of that nature. But as far as filling out the carrier packet over again for a broker on a different load, but for the same brokerage, you do the carrier packet once. So once the carrier is approved for the broker or shipper, based off of all the paperwork turned in, all the necessary documents, next the broker or shipper is going to send a rate confirmation to you, the dispatcher, or to your carrier. Again, depending on the relationship that you have with your carrier. If you're just now starting out, of course, you want to get a copy of that and stay in the middle of it, but then send it to your carrier so they can review that. The purpose of the rate confirmation is to confirm that the details on the loader are what they were when the load was posted, the rate is what it was posted for, and things like that. If there are any discrepancies or differences, of course, you want to mention that to the broker or shipper so they can straighten that out, change the numbers, and then make sure your carrier and you agree with that before anyone signs the rate confirmation and returns it to the broker or shipper. Once the rate confirmation is signed and returned to the broker or shipper, that load is officially booked. Now the broker probably is going to ask for your carrier's driver, the driver of the trucks, their first and last name, their cell number, and the truck and trailer number, because they're going to do what's called check calls periodically to make sure that, while they're under that load, everything is going smoothly. Or they'll call to you as a dispatcher, the middleman, saying, hey, where's your driver? Is everything okay? How's it going? Things of that nature, because they want to make sure while they are under that load, that everything is going smoothly, and if there's any hassles or emergencies or any issues, everyone is communicating so things can get resolved in a timely fashion. So, and this is under forms and documents. Under tools and resources, just a few things. I'll be adding to this as we go, but I have an addendum, an extra dispatcher manual, and then the CFR, the Code of Federal Regulations, Title 49, which deals with the transportation industry. It's pretty lengthy. You can use this as a reference. You can use this as well as a reference. And then finally, under training videos, all the training videos from here out are add to this area. You can go back and review them. They're listed when I first started back in November doing this platform. So November training videos, and they're all there, the date, the name of the video, and things like that. So they're easily accessible, and you can look for the video. You just click the arrow. Now it's telling you what that video is, and so on. So there's only 2 in November. So if you go to December, you have so many in December, so on and so forth. and then January, February, March, April, May, things of that nature. So February, March. So the streaming is kind of catching up with March. April and May. So, okay. So just want to do a basic public service announcement. So if you go back to Dispatching 101, the main one at the top, it does have a button to click to join the YouTube channel and another button to click to go to the Facebook group and do that as well. It opens up another tab for you to log into your Facebook account and then go up to the search bar and type in Dispatcher 101 and join that Facebook group, as well as clicking directly to go to from the YouTube channel button. It'll go to the YouTube page for you to subscribe. Again, there's videos in there to watch. Some of the videos, you know, I posted, others I did not, but there are basic videos to give you a head start, especially if you are new and you want to learn the basics of dispatching. And in each section of the platform, there are YouTube videos explaining that specific section. So there's a lot of content for you, you know, explaining what it is that we do and how we do it. I try to make it as user-friendly as possible. Also, under the ebook section, if you don't have the resources to join the platform outright, you can purchase those beginner ebooks, those specials that we have, you know, directly from the website. The links for them, the 2-for-1 and the 3-for-1 specials here, and the links are up here. Okay, and then also under the home page, I do have a non-members access area. So if you are a non-member but you still want to be able to have access to certain things, I am giving non-members an opportunity to join the non-members area of the website, and they can just access some general information and some of the load boards as well as non-members. So they'll pay a certain amount and just to be able to access the load board, but nothing else, you know, just the load boards, not the other modules. So not the forms and documents, not the other modules, just the ability to access the load boards alone. And that may be a different pricing platform. I need to decide what that's going to be. So, okay. So this has been a public service announcement for Dispatcher 101 training for beginners. Wanted to give another overview of the platform, what we do and how we do it. Make it user-friendly as possible. I am reinstituting the 2-for-1 special, but it is 2-for-1 for $3.99, and the only requirement is that the $3.99 has to be paid up front, along with the names, the first and last names, a cell number, and emails of those members, so I can enter them into the database and spreadsheet, so I can keep track of who are the members of the platform. The regular single member price is $249. I will be instituting a subscription base, you know, the one-time enrollment and then the subscription base afterwards, maybe in June or July, and that price will be after you enroll. The first time, the one-time enrollment, you will just pay a subscription, I think, of $9.99 a month, $9.99 a month, to maintain access to all the trainings, all the resources, the tools and things like that, because we are growing and evolving. So I need to make sure that that's a good pricing point for everyone to afford to maintain access to that. And I think it's either going to be $9.99 or $19.99, because as I add more of the cost-effective or more of the expensive types of load boards and expensive other features, I need a way to have you guys have a little skin in the game as well to help cover some of that cost. And that's just the price of doing business. So if some of the members can also offset those costs and that we are all benefiting from, it just makes it easier for the platform. Okay. So again, this is a public service announcement. My name is Charles. I can be reached at 757-515-1684 or Exodus logisticsllc@yahoo.com, or here the website, exodusdispatchingandtraining.com, and you go to the contact under the home section and the contact us. I'm also doing consultations free for members, and 30-minute and 60-minute consultations for non-members. 30 minutes for $30, 60 minutes for $60. Also with the 2-for-1 ebook and 3-for-1 ebook, I think I've included in that special the 2-for-1, or the 3-for-1 ebook special. I included I think it was a 15-minute free consultation, and then the 4-for-1 I included the 30-minute consultation. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go to that real quick. I think I included that. I added that as an extra promotional thing, but I will look for that. Let's look for that on Facebook. I think I put it there real quick, just to be sure that I won't give any misinformation in that regard. Check out the promotionals, trainings. Scroll down because I did post it on different. Yeah, so the 4-for-1 free 30-minute dispatcher one-on-one consultation with the purchase of this special, the 4-for-1, and then free 15-minute dispatcher one-on-one consultation with the purchase of the 3-for-1 ebook special. So those were the promotional, extra promotional things that I offered with those 2-for-1 and 3-for-1 specials. So, all right. Look forward to seeing you guys and hearing from you guys. Those who are expressing interest in joining. Look forward to growing and evolving, helping you guys find carriers, or helping you guys with giving you the skill set that you need to find those carriers and get them under agreement yourselves. And because this is something that you have to learn, again, I can't do all of it for you. You have to learn it and do it for yourselves eventually, because if this is going to be your business, I can't run your business. I give you the skills that you need, and then once you get comfortable, of course. But you can just only imagine how many people ask me to do that for them. So, but I give you all the skills, the basic skills that you need to run the business. So, all right. I will see those. Today is the Wednesday the 8th. In about an hour, I'll have training, so I'll see you guys there. All right. Talk to you later. Enjoy.